attracted major college interest throughout the country. In fact, a couple of visits this week from some Nebraska people. So when you think Nebraska, you think major college, and you think fine running tradition. And Gary Brown has attracted the likes of Nebraska. So I think that says it all about this kid.
1,350 yards rushing this season. He returned one kickoff for 44 yards. He's intercepted a pass this year. He has blocked 2 kicks this season. He's also recovered 2 fumbles. So Gary Brown is the guy to watch for tonight for Williamsport. They're getting set for the toss of the coin out at the center of the field. Todd Letta is out there for Williamsport to call the toss for the Millionaires. Also out there for Williamsport is John Boyles. E.J. Sandusky and Kurt Haushalter have the honor of being the final game captains for the 1986 season. This is homecoming tonight here at Memorial Field in State College, and just about set to go. The 9-1 Millionaires taking on the 4-5 Little Lions of State College. Williamsport has had a short week to get ready for this game because they played last Saturday. They did not play Friday night, so it's been a short week for the Millionaires, and they're used to that because they play a lot of their games this Saturday. Eck rolls left, sets up, throws over the middle for Jet. Haushalter knocks it away with the left hand, incomplete. It was not a well-thrown ball, and Eck got decked that time by John Mickey back at the 30-yard line.
And the pass was thrown behind Jet, who actually broke free as he cut into the secondary. Jet has some great speed as well. He did a simple post pattern, and when he cut, he was open, but Jet actually had some great pressure on him. They forced him to throw the ball a little bit earlier than he wanted to.
So it's 3rd and 15, Williamsport at the State College 18-yard line. 8:15 left first quarter. No score between these two teams. The stride began at the Williamsport 39-yard line. Going left to right. Jet goes wide right. Person tight left. Dietrich wing left. Split backs this time for the Millionaires. And Eck does not like what he sees. And Allen decides to call a timeout. 8:15 remaining in the first quarter here at Memorial Field. Our score, the Millionaires nothing. State College nothing.
You're looking good in T's identity. Novelty. Specialty. You're looking good in T's. Come to a T.
T's Custom Printing has a brand new face with the same old attitude. The customer comes first. Stop by today and see the Little Remodeled store and pick up all your sportswear needs for Fall 86. As the Little Lions were on this season, so does T's Custom Printing, growing better to serve the State College area.
You're looking good in T's. Come to a T.
T's Custom Printing, 116 South Pew Street, across from the Pew Street Garage.
From Mike Mackey, 8 minutes and 15 seconds left to go here in the first quarter. We have no score.
This is the 8th play of the drive for Williamsport. Jet goes wide left, Dietrich tight wing left, and Person tight right from the eye. 3rd and 15, Williamsport at the 18 of State College. Eck straight back to pass. Allen has plenty of time. He's in trouble, and down he goes. Back at the 26-yard line. E.J. Sandusky just buried him. And again, that sack should be credited to the secondary.
Certainly, Steve, great coverage that time. Eck has a lot of guts. I'll certainly say that for him. He stood in there as long as he could. In fact, he stood in there a little bit too long. What a quarterback should do in that situation is unload the ball out of bounds. Instead, he took a wallop from Sandusky and also lost about 8 yards on the play.
4th down and 22. Nate Culp has hit only 1 field goal this year, so it's 4 down territory for Williamsport. From the eye, Dietrich wing left, Person tight right. Splitting out wide to the far side is Matt Missigman. On the draw play, it's Navarro to the 25, inside the 25 to the 23, and State College has to feel pretty good. They've turned Williamsport away. The Millionaires held the ball 4.5 minutes.
Give the Little Lions a victory there defensively. Actually, it was the 2 penalties against the Millionaires that saw the drive. 2 illegal procedures back-to-back, 10 yards. They couldn't get it back on track, so now we'll get to see what the Little Lion offense can get going.
State College will go right to left. Ball equidistant between the sidelines. 1st and 10 at its own 24. Haushalter wide to the near side. Skordas tight right. Malowski wing right. Split backs. Phillips the reverse to the wing back. Malowski to the 25. Cuts it upfield to the 30. And Rob just drives over the 30 to the 31. Good play on 1st down. Malowski's averaging over 5 yards per carry this season.
Well, the inside reverse does take a long time to develop, so we have to credit the State College Little Lion offensive line for sustaining blocks, and that's what you have to do. Walowski did do a lot of it on his own with a nice cutback. That's a very good 1st down for the Little Lions.
2nd down and 3. Little Lions at their own 31, going right to left. Pavlech go over the football. Bart splits out wide to the far side. Skordas tight left. Malowski wing left. Split backs. Collison the fullback. Porter the halfback. And Bobby has the ball. Good block in the open field. He gets to the 34 and spun down at the 35-yard line. line. Bowser just wiped out the linebacker and kicked him out that time. And Porter has the initial first down of the evening for State College out to the Little Line 35-yard line.
And it's no secret, the secret to this Little Line offense is the ground game, and so far so good as the Little Line offensive line is getting a real good surge there. The Millionaires not too big on the defensive front. The Little Lions might be able to consume some time themselves.
6:27 left in the first quarter. No score. State College and Williamsport. Ball's on the near hash. 1st and 10 at the Little Line 35. Haushalter left. Scortis tight right. Malowski wing right. Split backs. Malowski in motion toward us. It's the fullback Collison. He sidesteps his way to the 36, and he picked up a yard on the play. His first carry in 3 weeks. Craig came into the game as the team's leading rusher with 548 yards and was averaging just under 5 per carry, but picked up only 1 there.
And interestingly enough, as we look across on the defense of Williamsport, we do see Brown, we do see Jet, we do see a lot of their fine offensive players. So obviously, defensively, they're very quick.
The big guy, though, is the nose tackle, Dwayne Fischel, 5'11", 230-pound senior. And Ron Pavlecchio says he's the finest nose tackle his team has faced this season. 2nd down and 9, State College at its own 36. Split back, straight back to passes. Doug Phillips. Doug fires it over the middle for Barch. It's deflected in the air and falls to the turf, incomplete. Oh, there were white jerseys all over the place that time. Tim Fosnall was there. Mike Nye was there. Gary Brown was there, but they could not come down with the tip.
That has been the most unfortunate aspect of Doug Phillips this season, is the fact that so many of those tip passes have been picked off. And really, it's difficult to fault the quarterback because a tip pass means that 1, the receiver did get a piece of it, and 2, it's just actually some bad luck. So actually fortunate that time that the ball did get to the ground.
Williamsport defense has allowed only 24% on 3rd down conversions this season. It's 3rd down and 9, State College at their own 36 on the near hash. This time it's Haushalter to the near side. Slot left is Malowski, and flexes at the tight end on the right side is Scortis. Straight back to passes Phillips. Doug has time now, steps up in the pocket, going to keep it and go. 40, 35, first down at midfield. Doug Phillips, big play right there. 14-yard pickup, and he keeps the drive alive with a very heady, intelligent play that maybe he would not have made in the opening game of the season.
See, that's exactly the point I wanted to make. Whenever you have a quarterback that's in his first season, at the end of the season, he's a completely different player. And right there, Doug Phillips has just learned the judgment of when to tuck it in and run, when you see the first down to go for it. That's just a great heads-up play by Phillips, the quarterback.
State College now with back-to-back first downs. 1st and 10 at midfield. Ball's on the near hash. Barch wide left. Scortis tight right. Wing right is Malowski in motion toward us. Play action. Phillips rolls left. Throws near side for Barch. Juggles it on the near sideline and cannot come down with it at the 40-yard line. He had a chance as Brown stepped in that time and tried to go for the interception, deflected it, and then Barch did the juggling act on the near sideline and just could not haul it in.
Timing better that time. Phillips may have held on to it just a moment too late. But actually, it was a great defensive play by Brown, who got to the ball very quickly.
I think that's the name of his game. He does everything quickly.
Jeez.
5 minutes left first quarter, no score. State College driving right to left, 2nd down at midfield. Haushalter left, Scortis tight right, Malowski wing right, split backs, Collison the fullback, Porter offset left half. 5-man front for Williamsport. Option play. Down the line comes Phillips. Doug's going to keep it and go into Williamsport territory and down at the Millionaire 47-yard line. Mark Nye came over to make the stop along with Jeff White for the Millionaires. It's 3rd down and 7 now for State College.
And 3rd down and 7, a very tough down indeed against this Williamsport defense that has been so stingy on 3rd down conversions. You want to be in that 3rd and 2, 3rd and 3 area where you have the option of possibly running the football, but right now we're going to see either a draw or a pass.
On the far hash, 3rd and 7 at the Williamsport 47. Barch wide right, Scortis tight left, Malowski wing left. Split backs, Porter in motion toward us. It's the reverse to Malowski. It's open on the far side. 45, cuts it to the 40 and spins his way to the first down inside the 40 at the 39. State College converts another 3rd down to keep the drive alive.
Very gutsy call, the inside reverse. They did it to the left the first time. This time they come back to the right side. They got the quarterback to bite on it, and that's the key. Good blocking by the offensive line. Malowski so far, a pair of carries, 15 yards.
You can see the confidence growing on that far sideline with each first down. There's no score. 4 minutes left first quarter. Haushalter left, Scortis tight right, Malowski wing right. Split backs, 1st and 10 at the Williamsport 39 on the far hash going right to left. It's Collison, the fullback, up the middle to the 35, inside the 35 to the 34. Good pickup of 5 on first down.
And you see that Williamsport defense beginning to spread out a little bit. The Little Lions have run the ball very effectively outside. Now they cut it up inside with the fullback, Collison. 5 pretty good yards, and that's a very good gain on first down.
Williamsport has allowed only 86 points all season through 10 games. It's second down and 5 for State College at the Millionaire 34, going right to left. It's Barch wide left, Malowski slot left, Scortis tight right, split backs. Drop play, Collison up the middle, and a fine defensive play by Dwayne Fischel, who grabs him by the shoe tops and spins him down at the 33. That play was wide open with the exception of the talented nose guard, Dwayne Fischel, 5'11", 232 pounds, and a senior.
Fischel made the play from behind. Collison stopped, waiting to make a cut, and Fischel, just his pursuit was too much. He overtook Collison from behind. However, the key to this drive right now for the Little Lions is the fact that Little Lion defense is off the field and getting some rest.
3 minutes left, first quarter, no score. Third down and 3.5 for State College at the Williamsport 32. Phillips looks it over. Tight left is Scortis, and Jim moved on the left side, and they're going to call the penalty as he drew the right defensive end, Tim Fosnot, off, and they'll back up the Little Lions 5. No, oh my goodness, they call it against Williamsport, and I'll be honest about it, Paul, State College gets a gift.
Certainly, there's no doubt about the fact that Jim Scortis actually in the old, looked like he was in the old Dallas Cowboys ship, and lifted up a good bit there, and he was hit hard. But right now, State College is drawn even with Williamsport, both teams with 4 first downs.
So maybe they said he got back down and reset again as the tight end. That could have been the call.
Possibly.
That could have been the call, that he reset and set for a full second once again before they finally came over. Barch, wide left, slot left, Malowski, tight right is Scortis. Split backs. The give on the crossbuck to Bobby Porter to the 27, and I think I'll be generous and give him a yard pickup, and it's second down and 9 at the Williamsport 27-yard line. Clock is rolling, 2:10 left, first quarter, no score.
And of course, they say if you control the center of the line, that being the nose tackle, you can control the line of scrimmage. And right now, give all the credit to that fine nose guard of Williamsport Fischel, who's just doing a great job.
Haushalter brings the play in from the far sideline, and he will split out wide right. Scortis, tight left, Malowski wing left, split backs, Collison the fullback, offset right half is Porter. In motion is Malowski away from us. Play action. Phillips rolls right, throws far sideline for Haushalter off his left hand, incomplete at the 18-yard line.
Good play. Conceptually, it was there. The timing pattern on the out, and the ball was just thrown a little bit too far ahead of the intended receiver, and that's going to bring up a third down and 10.
Well, they've converted 3 third downs in this drive. They're trying to pull the fat out of the fire once again. Third down and 10 at the Millionaire 28-yard line on the far hash, going right to left. Scortis tight right, Malowski wing right, Barch wide left, split backs. Phillips sees a 5-man Williamsport front. Doug, play action, rolls left, fires near sideline for Barch, off his hands, incomplete. John extended himself at the 20-yard line, but just could not get up high enough to control the football. It's fourth down, and Ron Pavlich, going to stay high, will go for it.
Credit the pass rush that time of the Millionaires, forcing Doug Phillips to throw the football a little bit earlier than he had wanted to. They dropped the middle linebacker and also a cornerback on that play. A great blitz, and they really got the pressure on Phillips.
1:37 left, first quarter, no score. Each team has had the ball once, and each team had a fourth down in the opposition's territory. Williamsport could not convert. Now Stay High is looking to convert. Haushalter wide right, Scortis tight left, slot right Malowski. Straight back to passes Phillips. Doug steps up, fires over the middle. Scortis has it at the 15, inside the 15 for a first down at the Williamsport 10-yard line. They keep the drive alive.
Fourth and 10, that's a clutch reception and a great throw by Phillips, who that time had a lot of time to throw. The tight end, Scortis, just did a post pattern, came right across the middle. The ball was right there, and that was just a bang-bang play for the Little Lions.
Ball equidistant between the sidelines. First and 10, State College just outside the 10-yard line. They can get a first down inside the 5 at about the half-yard line. Malowski wing right, Scortis tight right, Barch wide left, split backs. Phillips looks it over, sees a 5-man front, rolls left on the play action. Doug sets up, throws in the end zone. Scortis, he's got it, touchdown, State College.
Jim Scortis has been the man all year. This time he lines up on the right side, does the same pattern he did to get the first down, and that is some drive by the Little Lions. And boy, this quarterback Doug Phillips has really matured throughout the season, Steve.
Oh, Oh, my. What a great drive by the Little Lions as they go 77 yards. They convert 3 third downs along the way. They convert a 4th down along the way, and they're on the board with 1:13 left here in the first quarter. It's 6-0, and now a change in holders for State College as Kurt Haushalter will hold instead of Dan McClintock. The snapper is still Tim Pavlechko. Collison, the right-footed soccer-style kicker, on for the extra point. Good snap. Kurt puts it down. The kick by Collison is up, and it splits the sticks. It's good. 1:13 left in the first quarter here at Memorial Field. Our score, State College 7, Williamsport 0.
At Lions Pride, custom imprinting means having it your way. A reputation for on-time delivery and guaranteed complete customer satisfaction makes Lions Pride your only choice for custom imprinted sportswear. Whether it's for your club, business, fraternity, sorority, or dorm floor, they're committed to providing you with the best service. State-of-the-art silk screening capabilities mean first quality work on every order. Custom imprinting at Lions Pride. Dependability you can count on. Located at 112 East College Avenue, opposite Old Main.
And welcome back to Memorial Field. Paul Alexander along with Steve Jones and Mike Mackey. 1 minute and 13 seconds left to go here in the first quarter. The Little Lions score first as Jim Scrotus hauls in his second touchdown pass of the season, his 13th reception, and he made the 2 key receptions on that Little Lions scoring drive.
13 catches for Jim this season, his second touchdown reception, and now the kickoff by Carfley. It is a knuckleball fielded by one of the upmen at the 25, 30, 35. Williamsport has excellent field position. They'll start 1st and 10 at their own 40-yard line, going left to right with 1:07 left in quarter number 1.
Carfley again tried to go with a split kick. However, the danger of the split kick is when it's fielded cleanly. And that time, one of the upmen did field it cleanly, and he had some speed to go with that fielding of the kick cleanly and brought it up to the 39-yard line, same place they started last time.
Missigman wide to the far side. Person tight right. He's yet to see the ball tonight. Wing right is Dietrich. Split backs Brown and Navarro. 1st and 10 Williamsport at their own 40-yard line. Pitch Brown near side. Tripped up. Fine defensive play. Coming over to make that play for the Little Lions in the backfield was J.R. Reed. And what a tremendous play to cut the pins out from underneath Brown and hold him to only a 5-yard gain. He has such great athletic ability that you trip him up and he takes that foot and plants it and dives for the yardage.
That's an accomplishment, keeping him to 5 yards. J.R. Reed doing a great job of turning the play inside.
2nd down and 5. Williamsport at its own 45. Ball on the near hash, going left to right. 20 seconds left first quarter. 7-0 State High. Wing right, split backs. Missigman wide left. Brown, he gets the ball inside, drives for the tough yardage, but State College is all over him saying, come on, baby, come to us. And they stop him at the 48-yard line on the final play of the first quarter. 7-0 State College, back with the second quarter after this.
Don't get caught in the winter rush for snow tires. Come on out to Tire Town today. The tire experts at Tire Town have years of experience in the tire business and are ready to offer you a full supply of snow tires. Tire Town has a great variety of tires in stock in all sizes for all cars. And if you already have snow tires, bring them into Tire Town and they'll mount and balance your tires for you. Tire Town also offers complete car services from tune-ups to alignments. Come to Tire Town for all your car needs. 2045 North Anderson Street.
Welcome back to Memorial Field. Paul Alexander along with Steve Jones and Mike Mackey. State College leading Williamsport by the score of 7-0. Doug Phillips completing a drive that started at pretty good field position for Little Lions, an 11-yard touchdown pass to Jim Scrotus.
Down at 1 for Williamsport as they start the second quarter. The pitch is to Brown. He gets to the midfield stripe and then crosses into State College territory at the Little Lion 49, and that's enough for a Williamsport first down as the second quarter is now underway.
Well, of course, the Millionaires do have some other weapons in Navarro and act as a fine quarterback, but right now we're seeing something that looks very similar to the Los Angeles Rams offense, which of course is a very, very definite replica of the USC offense. Tailback right, tailback left.
Going right to left, first down and 10 at the State College 49. Ball's on the far hash from the eye, wing left, Missigman wide left, Person tight right. 4-man State High front. Eck rolls left, throws near sideline. He's got Dietrich at the 40. He's driven out of bounds, shy of a first down by about a yard by Kurt Haushalter, but a fine play made right there.
And just as we pointed out, they go three Browns and get a first down, and then immediately after that, it goes to the airways and get yet another Williamsport. Well, be a gain of about 8, I guess. But again, the balance of this offense makes Williamsport so strong.
Fosnot now in the game, wing right. Person tight left from the eye. Missigman wide right on the near hash. Second down and 2 at the 41-yard line of State High. The give is to the wing back, and it's wide open near sideline. 40-35, and down inside the 30 at the 28-yard line goes Tim Fosnot, the 5'10", 185-pound junior. And that time they faked it to Brown, and everybody went, uh-oh, does he have it? And then he came around with the wing back.
Actually, see, they faked it to Navarro, too. That play took a long time to develop, but the offensive line controlling that line of scrimmage, allowing them to fake that off it in the backfield.
Well, they come out now, first down and 10 at the State College 28-yard line. From the eye, wing right. It's Navarro, the fullback, and he hit his own man. He hit the guard, and then finally State College collapsed on him. Tim Kolka was there to make the stop along with Tom Bowser. He picked up 2 yards to the 26. So it's second down and 8 for the Millionaires from there.
And again, like a defense that has to go against a player like Brown, you can bend and not break. And right now could be a good time for the Little Lions to mount a surge.
On the near hash, second down and 8 at the State College 26, going right to left, split backs. Missigman wide right, double tight end. Rolling right is Eck on the play action. Steps up, throws near sideline in the end zone for Fosnot. Oh, incomplete at the goal line. He was there. They had the opportunity. He just threw it too far.
Quarterback had plenty of time to throw, and Fosnot way behind the defense. That play had 6 written all over it. That's just slightly overthrown.
10:48 left in the first half. 7-0 State College. Third down and 8 Williamsport at the State High 26-yard line. Going right to left on the near hash. Missigman wide right. Fosnot wing right. Person tight left from the eye. Navarro the fullback. Brown is the tailback. Eck looks it over. Sees a 4-man State College front. Allen straight back to pass. He has plenty of time. Good protection. Throws over the middle. It's intercepted by Jeff Byers at the 5-yard line. For Jeff, his second interception of the year, and it's the 7th time this season Eck has been intercepted. It was a poorly thrown ball.
Eck that time didn't go to any play action. That was pass all the way, and the coverage for the Little Lions was great. They got very deep drops. Byers playing center field just reacted to the ball. Comes up with a big interception. Little Lions looking like they're very ripe for an upset.
10:40 left first half. State College leads 7-0. They get the turnover, and the confidence on the far side of the field has to be growing with each play. From the 5, going left to right. Haushalter right. Scortis tight left. Malowski wing left. Split backs. Offset right half is Porter. The fullback is Collison. Craig has it left side to the 10. Bulls his way to the 11. Picked up 6 on the play. Second down and 4. Coming over to make the stop was Chris Dietrich and Greg Walker for Williamsport.
Collison obviously going to be a little bit rusty. He hasn't carried the ball for 3 weeks, but he gets out there in a hurry, and he is a punishing runner. He took on a couple of Williamsport tacklers, and he got the best of it.
10 minutes left first half. 7-0 State High. Arch right. Scortis tight left. Malowski wing left, split backs. Second down and 4, State College at its own 11. Phillips rolls left. Doug waving his receiver downfield. Throws it long and deep downfield for Scortis. Fighting with Brown for the ball. They tip it away out of bounds. Incomplete.
Great play by Jim Scortis that time. Excuse me, Steve. He became the defensive back on that particular play. Brown in perfect position to make the interception. Scortis went up high and tipped the ball away. He does play a linebacker. He knows how to do it, and he just made a great defensive play actually on an offensive pass play.
Good observation, because Brown is a great athlete. The ironic thing about Brown is he's caught only 4 passes this year, and you'd think that a guy with that great athletic ability in the open field would be just an absolutely dynamite pass receiver.
I think what they might do a lot in their pass game, though, Steve, which is so effective, is use Brown in the play action.
Haushalter right, Scortis tight left, Malowski wing left. Third down and 4 at the State College 11. Porter, sweep, far side. Bobby turns it upfield. He's got the corner, and he's got the first down on the far sideline at the 20-yard line. Picked up 9 on the play, and the convoy on that left side, Yerish and Bowser, Sandusky, Pavlechko, and Belinda get all the credit in the world for that play. And then Porter with the speed got to the corner and made it, and they convert another third down. Their 4th third down conversion tonight to go with 1 4th down conversion.
I think we're seeing tonight 2 great teams, I think, and 2 great head coaches that both have some Penn State roots, and we're seeing them go at it head-to-head tonight.
They were teammates in the late 60s at Penn State. Split backs, wing left, wide left is Barch. The give is to Collison, the fullback, and Craig drives it straight up the chute to the 25 and out to the 26. 26-yard line. Another 6-yard pickup on first down by Craig Collison. So it's 2nd down and 4 for the Little Lions, and that offensive line is just moving off the football.
And remember, this drive started back at the 5-yard line. They are now out at the 27. Everything has been on the ground, so that Little Lion offensive line is now starting to take control of the line of scrimmage.
Clock is rolling. 9-10 left, second quarter. 7-0 State College. Haushalter wide left. Skordas will go tight left. Malowski wing left. Unbalanced line favoring the far side. Ball's on the far hash going left to right, 2nd and 4. Collison, though, goes right side, and they're waiting for him. He drives it out to the 29. He's still a yard shy of a first down. Mark Nye, the 6-foot, 190-pound senior, was the first to meet him and then received plenty of help from his friends.
This, I think, where coaching becomes a lot more fun. 3rd and 1 as opposed to 3rd and 10 can certainly be a lot more of a fun down. Right now, the Little Lions controlling the line of scrimmage reasonably well. I imagine we'll see Collison with the football.
8:31 left in the first half. Barch wide right. Slot right, Malowski. Tight left is Skordas. Split backs. Phillips looks it over. 3rd and 1. It's Collison, left side. He runs into a brick wall, but did he get it far enough ahead? I believe he did. That should be another State College first down, and the Little Lions are 5 of 6 on 3rd down tonight.
And this has been the easiest 3rd down for the Little Lions at 3rd and 1. They've already converted on a 3rd and 10, a 3rd and 9, a 3rd and 7, and a 4th and 10. Little Lions have really reached into the playbook very effectively tonight.
They've moved it from their own 5 out to the 31-yard line. It's 1st and 10. Play number 7 on the drive is coming up. Haushalter wide right. Skordas tight left. Malowski wing left. Split backs on the far hash going left to right. 1st and 10 at the 31. It's Bobby Porter. Great block by Bowser in the open field, but Porter can't slip the secondary man, Gary Brown, who came up and dropped him by the shoe tops at the 33. He picked up 2 at 2nd down and 8.
Porter broke into the open field, and boy, did Brown show that he is not only a great running back, he is also a great cornerback. He made a tremendous open field tackle on the running back Porter, and this kid is really amazing as an athlete.
7.5 minutes. Clock is rolling in the first half. 7-0 Little Lions. 2nd down and 8. State high at its own 33. Barch right. Malowski slot right. Skordas tight left. Split backs. Porter offset left half with Collison the fullback. 2 steps back. Phillips throws over the middle for Malowski. Rob goes up at the 50 and can't haul it in. Oh, incomplete. Nice pass by Phillips. It's so close to a big play. That baby was gone.
Boy, Rob Malowski's going to see that one tonight before he goes to bed. That's the toughest thing in the world. A pass that, well, it was a catchable ball. Would have been a great catch if he pulled it down. But I think that when most people get a pass in that situation, when they see it has 6 written all over it, the excitement occasionally gets to the receiver.
Doug is now 2 of 8 passing, 29 yards, but he's been so close tonight. He's really passed the ball well. 3rd down and 8 State College at its own 33. 5 of 6 on 3rd down tonight. Wide right is Haushalter. Back to pass is Phillips. Doug in trouble. Scrambles out of there. Trying to buy some time. He's going to turn the corner and keep it and go, and he's dropped to the 33-yard line. Fine play in the open field by Greg Walker, who knocked him down there. And Doug Phillips is running for his life, and Williamsport has finally stopped the State College drive. They moved it from their own 5 out to their own 33, and now John Holobenko is on to kick it away. He kicked it 4 times last week and averaged 29 yards, and Greg Walker will drop back as a solo safety on his own 40-yard line. Now they're going to give him a little help back there. But Walker is the deep man.
He is dangerous.
And the up man is standing in midfield. So Walker, solo safety in his own 38. Kick will go from left to right. Pavlechko will snap it back to Holobenko. Ball is on the near hash. 9 guys up for Williamsport. They are going to set up a return. Holobenko gets off the side of his foot, goes out of bounds near the sideline, and Williamsport will take it over in state high territory.
And again, the footing between those hash marks is very difficult out there, and if you've ever tried to kick a football, you really have to depend on that left foot just really getting planted very firmly. And I think at that time, I think that Holobenko is a little bit tentative about his footwork, and it doesn't take much, just like as in a golf shot, it doesn't take much to shank one.
11-yard punt. Williamsport takes over at the State College 44-yard line, 1st and 10. Split backs, double tight end, jet wide right. On the near hash, going right to left. Eck gives it to Navarro. Navarro straight up the gut to the 41-yard line. On the counter play, he moves it down 3 yards, 2nd down and 7. E.J. Sandusky and Bobby Oakes combined on the stop for the Little Lions. Lions.
And Navarro has quietly registered 25 yards on 5 carries for a nice 5 yards per pop. And playing with a back like Brown makes it pretty easy in there.
Well, Tommy averages 6 yards per carry. 6 minutes left, first half. 7-0 State College. Split backs, double tight end, jet wide right. 2nd and 7 at the State College 41. Play action. Eck rolls right, steps up in the pocket, throws. Navarro in the flat, has it at the 40. Nice open field tackle at the 40, and he's driven back right there. Bobby Oakes just put it down and stuck him right between the numerals, although he has only one number, and that's a 2.
That time they had the play action going, and of course they faked the sweep to the right to Brown, came back to Navarro on the left side, and that's an effective play. That puts the ball right in the money. He really has a nice motion and a nice arm.
Williamsport, 36% on 3rd down this season, faced with a 3rd down and 5 at the State College 39-yard line, going right to left. Wing right Dietrich, tight left Person from the eye. Jet is split wide to the far side. 6-man front State College. It's the wing back Dietrich, near side. He's got the opening down the near sideline, 35, 30, inside the 30, at the 26-yard line. Fine run, and what a block in the open field that time by Todd Letter, the 5'9", 180-pound senior.
Boy, did they control the line of scrimmage on that wing-back reverse. They actually faked the ball 1 to Brown, 2 to Navarro. The quarterback still has time to get it to the wing-back, and the offensive line deserves all the credit sustaining those blocks.
5 minutes left first half. 7-0 State College on the near hash, going right to left. The Millionaires have it 1st and 10 at the State College 26. Double tight end from the eye, jet wide to the far side. The pitch to Brown. Gary turns it upfield. 25, 20, down the far sideline, 15, and knocked out of bounds inside the 15 at the 14-yard line, and that's enough for another Williamsport first down.
I think that must be a very lonely feeling, being the cornerback on that wide side when you know that Brown's going to come sweeping around. And your job out there, the only thing you can do is try to turn him inside and hope the pursuit on the defense is there, and the fact that you can get him to turn it up and possibly slow him down a little bit.
First downs now, 8 for Williamsport, 7 for State College in the ball game. 1st and 10 at the Little Lion 14-yard line on the far hash from the eye, double tight end. It's Navarro, the fullback, and he stood straight up. What a tackle made in there by Steve Belinda as he just decked him right there. Fine defensive play, still picked up 2 yards on the play. It's 2nd down and, well, actually they give him only a yard pickup, and it's 2nd down and 9 at the 13-yard line.
So far tonight, Steve, this is exactly where the Little Lion defense is stiffing, and it looks to be the same effect right now.
2nd down, 9. Williamsport at the Little Lion. We'll call it the 14. Double tight end, split backs. The deep man is Brown. The up man is Navarro. Jet in motion away from us. The pitch to Brown. Near side. Fumbles a football, and Bobby Oakes recovers at the 20-yard line.
Unbelievable that this team simply gets down to about the 20-yard line and then self-destructs. It has been a pair of penalties the first time, an interception the second time, and now a fumble by Brown. But the Little Lions have simply bend, but they haven't broken.
4:02 left in the first half. 7-0 State College. And Williamsport, a team that came in with a plus 22 turnover ratio, is a -2 tonight. The fumble by Brown and Jeff Fryer's interception of an Allenek pass at the 5-yard line. They've also stopped Williamsport on downs the other time. On the near hash, going left to right, unbalanced line, favoring the near side. They give Porter with Belinda in front. They cut it upfield, but he's dropped in the backfield for a half-yard loss, so we'll call it 2nd down and 10 for the Little Lions at their own 20-yard line.
And Victor Brace Harvey, who's also quite a basketball player, playing that defensive end, made a spectacular play. He shed 2 blockers and then just took on the ball carrier, and he is a fine-looking player.
2nd down and 10. State College at its own 20. Ball's on the near hash, going left to right. 7-0 Little Lions. Clock is rolling with 3:10 left in the half. Barch left. Malowski slot left. Scored his tight right. Split back. 2nd and 10 from the 20. It's the draw play to Collison. Craig straight up the shoot. 20 over the 20. Struggles to the 23. Picked up 3.5 on the play. So it's 3rd down and 7 Little Lions. State College 5 of 7 in 3rd down conversions tonight.
Well, this Williamsport defense has been somewhat rested, and they're fired up right now trying to get their team motivated and back into this ball game, because right now the momentum edge is strongly in favor of the Little Lions.
On the near hash, going left to right, 3rd and 7 at the State College 23. Little Lions huddled up now around quarterback Doug Phillips. Skordas will go tight right, Malowski wing right, and Haushalter wide right. Split backs, Collison the fullback, Porter offset left half, Malowski now in motion away from us. Cross bucket goes to Porter, who spins his way to the 25, and that's it. On top of him there was Dwayne Fischel and Rich Phoenix to make the stop, and for the second time tonight, John Holobinko is called on to pump the ball. His last effort went only 11 yards off the side of his foot.
And even a good kick here is still going to leave the Millionaires of Williamsport in fine field position. Walker, the single setback, who is now being joined by another up back, is already close to State College territory.
Walker has the solo safety on his own 46-yard line. Holobinko's kick will go from left to right. John will get it away from his own 15. Good snap. John puts the right foot into it and runs out a nice twisting kick. Walker fields it at the 47, far sideline 50 to the 45. Maslowski spins him down inside the 45 at the 43-yard line. So the Millionaires have 1:41 left in the half, down 7-0, but still possess 2 timeouts.
And this, of course, is a big defensive stand here for the Little Lions. If State College could go into the locker room at halftime with a 7-0 lead, that would be a great morale boost for this team.
First down and 10. They mark Walker down at the 42 on the punt return, and Walker will split out wide left. He's got plenty of speed. Person tight right. Fosnot is wing left from the eye. Far hash going right to left. First down and 10 at the State College 42. X straight back to pass. Allen has time. Steps up. Fires over the middle. Knocked away by Curtis. They scramble to it. Does he have it? No. It falls incomplete. Very close that time as they went for Walker over the middle. Triple coverage. Belinda was there. Oakes was there. Byers was there. Byers made a great play to draw that ball loose.
And so far, Eck on the night, 3 of 7 for 18 yards. And that time, he simply threw to a receiver that was very, very well covered. He's also been intercepted once.
Second down, 10 at the State College 42. Williamsport driving right to left. 1:22 left in the half. 2 timeouts remaining. From the eye, Fosnot wing left. Person tight right. Walker wide to the near side. Eck looks it over. Short drop, in trouble, throws it long and deep near side right. Walker's there, overshoots him at the 10 on the near sideline, incomplete.
And Bowser that time coming on the blitz is the man to put the pressure on Eck. He forced that pass to be thrown a little bit early because Walker, who has great speed, did have an opening. He had Kurt Householder beat down the left sideline. But again, the pass rush for the Little Lions was the difference in that play.
Third down and 10, Millionaires at the State College 42. Ball mark equidistant between the sidelines going right to left. 1:17 left first half. Wing left Fosnot from the eye. Walker goes wide to the near side. Eck straight back to pass. Here comes the blitz. They set up the screen to Brown. Near side, 45-40. Oakes in the open field. He can't tackle him, and Brown is driven out of bounds near sideline at the 36-yard line, but still is 4 yards shy of a first down. Pavlechko and Haushalter came over to help out Bobby Oakes, who was in the open field that time, saying, "Oh, please, help me grab him, Lord."
He did make a good hit initially, and that slowed down the back Brown, but Brown, being the heads-up back that he is, did get out of bounds, and I think the Little Lions of State College are going to time out. They're going to see what they want to do to try and stop the Millionaires from getting in the end zone. We'll pause for 30 seconds.
You're looking good in teas, identity, novelty, specialty. You're looking good in teas, come to a T.
Tees Custom Printing has a brand new face with the same old attitude. The customer comes first. Stop by today and see the newly remodeled store and pick up all your sportswear needs for Fall 86. As the Little Lions were on this season, so does Tees Custom Printing, growing better to serve the State College area.
You're looking good in teas, come to a T.
Tees Custom Printing, 116 South Q Street, across from the Q Street Garage.
Welcome back to Memorial Field. Paul Alexander along with Steve Jones and Mike Mackey. 1 minute and 9 seconds remain here in the first half. The Little Lions have called a timeout as Steve Belinda went over to talk things over with head coach Ron Pavlechko. It is a 4th down and 4 for the Millionaires, so actually this conversion on 4th down actually a little more important than the actual time remaining. I imagine somehow, some way that Brown is going to figure into this play.
Millionaires 0 for 1 on 4th down tonight. Walker wide right, Fosnot wing right, Person tight left from the eye on the near hash, 4th and 5 at the 36 of State College. It's the wingback Fosnot. They clear it out for him. He drives down very close to first down yardage. Bowser and Sandusky combined on the stop, and it depends on where they put the knee down. I think he's got the first down by where they mark it.
And that is a great call to go with the play that's actually been working for Williamsport all night tonight. The wing back reverse, and that is good enough for the first down. On a 4th down and 4, and you play action or you fake the ball to Brown, not only does the defense freeze, they go into a deep freeze because you think he is going to get the football. And I think we're going to have a timeout called here by the Millionaires. So with a minute and 2 seconds left to go here in the first half, we'll pause for 30 seconds.
Don't get caught in the winter rush for snow tires. Come on out to Tire Town today. The tire experts at Tire Town have years of experience in the tire business and are ready to offer you a full supply of snow tires. Tire Town has a great variety of tires in stock in all sizes for all cars. And if you already have snow tires, bring them into Tire Town and they'll mount and balance your tires for you. Tire Town also offers complete car services from tune-ups to alignments. Come to Tire Town for all your car needs. 2045 North Anderson Street.
Welcome back to Memorial Field. Paul Alexander along with Steve Jones and our comic relief, Mike Mackey, tonight. It is a first down and 10. The ball resting on the 31-yard line of the Little Lions. 1 minute and 2 seconds remain. The Little Lions lead it by a score of 7-0. And Williamsport, of course, threatening in this situation.
1st and 10 at the St. I-31 on the near hash, going right to left. 1:02 left first half, 7-0 Little Lions. Wing right Fosnight. Wide left goes Walker. The pitch to Brown out of the split backs. To the 30, cuts it up to the 25, and inside the 25, and rolled down there by Kevin Curtis at the 24. Picked up 7. It's 2nd down and 7. The Millionaires have 1 timeout remaining. 50 seconds left in the half. They're quickly up at the line. Walker wide left, Person tight right, Fosnight wing right. And now the officials step in, and they cut Williamsport a break.
Kevin Curtis actually lost his shoe, so that's actually an equipment timeout. As Kevin Curtis relaces, he ran out of shoes that time trying to keep up with Brown.
Brown's the one that normally runs out of the shoes. He's so quick. Oof. And Curtis is all set. 2nd down and 3 at the State College 24. Walker wide left. Fosnight wing right, Person tight right, split backs. Eck back to pass. Allen steps up, goes near side. Brown's got a wide open field play by Bobby Oaks at the 24-yard line. Just wrapped him up and threw him down.
And of course, keeping him in bounds is the key there. 30 seconds and counting. And again, the Millionaires will go without a huddle.
Fosnight wing right, Person tight right. Walker wide left, split backs on the near hash. 3rd down. Flags fly as Williamsport was in motion that time. As flags fly, whistles blow, and cymbals clang, and all sorts of things. And it's no doubt that it's a penalty against Williamsport, and they're self-destructed at times with penalties, Paul.
And there's also been a dangerous situation going without a huddle. A lot of confusion there. Williamsport was not in sync. They did not know what they wanted to do. And as far as their drives are concerned, they have definitely self-destructed tonight. First try, they get down to the 20. Pair of in-motion penalties. They end up getting stuffed on 4th down. Next time down, they get down to about the 25. And Eck throws an interception. Myers picks it off at the 5. And then again, down to about the 20-yard line. This time, Walker costs it up. So the Little Lions defensively have been bending a little bit between the 20s. But so far, they've been able to come up with a big play to keep Williamsport out of the end zone.
3rd down 9, Williamsport at the State College 30. Timeout by State College. Back with more after this.
At Lions Pride, custom imprinting means having it your way. A reputation for on-time delivery and guaranteed complete customer satisfaction makes Lions Pride your only choice for custom imprinted sportswear. Whether it's for your club, business, fraternity, sorority, or dorm floor, they're committed to providing you with the best service. State-of-the-art silk screening capabilities mean first quality work on every order. Custom imprinting at Lions Pride. Dependability you can count on. Located at 112 East College Avenue, opposite Old Main.
Welcome back to Memorial Field. 22 seconds remaining here in the first half. Little Lions leading by the score of 7-0. 3rd down and 9. Williamsport. They're battling the clock. He has a Little Lion defense that so far tonight has been able to come up with a big play to keep Williamsport out of the end zone.
Williamsport has scored 182 points in the first half this year and allowed only 38. And so far tonight, State College leads 7-0. In fact, the second quarter's been a disaster for State College this year. They've been outscored 54-24. But they lead right now. 3rd down and 9. State College at the Williamsport at the State College 30-yard line. Walker left. Person tight right. Wing right is Dietrich. Split backs. 3rd and 9. Play action. Rolling left is Eck in trouble. Sandusky has him, and he throws it away out of bounds. Incomplete on the near sideline. In the NFL, they would have called him the grass, but in high school football, they let him play until he's down, and Eck did the wise thing and threw it away on the near sideline. 4th down and 9. Williamsport with 16 seconds left in the half. Each team with 1 timeout remaining.
Obvious bad situation. The defensive line and possibly a linebacker put their ears players back and come after the quarterback.
On the near hash, 4th down and 9 at the State College 30, going right to left. Walker wide left, Person tight right, Dietrich wing right, split backs, Brown and Navarro. Now Dietrich in motion away from us, straight back to passes at. Allen has time, throws it long and deep near corner of the end zone for Walker. A flag goes down at the goal line. And let's check the call here. It could go either way on this one.
That should be offensive interference. Householder had great position there. Walker tried to knock him over when he saw the ball was going to be somewhat overthrown. I don't think there will be any way that'll go against Householder.
Let's check what our official Richard Bickle has to say, and it's against Williamsport, and again, Williamsport has been turned away by the State High defense. They get inside the 30-yard line, and State High comes up with a great effort, time and again to turn them away, and the Little Lions, with that 7-0 lead, have 11 seconds left, and they've got one timeout. Let's see if they want to take it and throw it deep and go for the whole enchilada.
I have a feeling Ron Pavliska was very happy with a 7-0 lead against this Williamsport team, and I think the old knee to the ground will be the call here, or we may see Craig Callison get it on a drive.
Well, let's see if we have some fun here. They move it out to the 45-yard line. 11 seconds left in the half. State College takes over on downs. With the penalty, they start 1st and 10 at their own 45. On the near hash going left to right. Haushalter left. Malowski slot left. Skortis tight right. Split backs. Phillips straight back. Doug quarterback draw in trouble. Down he goes at the 42-yard line with 6 seconds left in the half. And that is the end of the first half and what has been a well-played, very entertaining first half. State College is 24 minutes away from a big upset. They lead Williamsport 7-0. Back with halftime activity after this.
You're looking good in these identity novelty.
Between a little team.
I don't imagine, as you pointed out,
College 17. It's Brown. Short side pitch, right side to the 10 and drives down to the 9-yard line. On the play.
obviously shows the great tendencies of a cutback runner. A sweep to the right. He was simply just biding his time.
33 at the State College 10. From the I, double tight end. Brown, left side, inside the 10, drives it down to the 5. First down, Millionaires. And I thought works it over, spins to Brown, flies up over the top, touchdown, Williamsport.
All Brown. He is just simply a tremendous back, and I didn't think it would be too much longer before he found himself in the end zone. But again, it's been a matter of taking advantage of what the other team is giving you. The Little Lions early.
State College 7 and Williamsport 6, back with more after the game.
When it comes to homeowners insurance, there are a lot of good reasons to see State Farm agents. State Farm is known for low rates. You'll get the protection. In the Nittany Mall.
Welcome back to Memorial Field. A low line drive kick that bounces into the end zone. Porter lets it go in, and as soon as it hits the turf, it's a touchback, and State College will start 1st and 10 at its own 20, but my, oh my, with a big extra point miss by Nate Culp.
Well, the Millionaires looking to tie the football game, kick wide to the right. The Lions still have to assert themselves offensively and see if they can get something moving. Bad break early on the kickoff return by Porter. Coughed it up, and the Millionaires simply pounced on the opportunity.
9:03 left third quarter. State College starts 1st and 10 from its own 20 with a 1.76 lead. Pulaski wing right, Skordas tight right, Haushalter wide left, split backs. Play action, Phillips rolls right, Doug sets up. He's got Skordas at the 30, first down at the 32. Third completion tonight for Phillips, all three to Jim Skordas, who now has 14 catches on the season.
Great concentration that time by Jim Skordas. Good pass across the middle. Virtual suicide for a receiver. He went up high, took the catch. He knew he was going to take quite a lick, and he did. But he had the concentration to hold on to the football.
They mark him down at the 33. 1st and 10, State College on the far hash, going left to right. Barch right. Pulaski slot right, Skordas tight left, split backs, Collison and Porter. Pulaski in motion away from us. On the counter play goes to Porter, and Bobby is buried at the 33. It's no gain, 2nd down and 10. Porter's had trouble getting on track tonight.
Well, that's the defensive line of the Millionaires doing a great job, as well as the linebacking core, really making State College having a lot of difficulty running the football, and it's controlling the line of scrimmage that more often than not is the difference in a football game.
2nd down, 10, State College at its own 33, going left to right. Haushalter right, near side as we see it. Malowski slot right, Skordas tight left, split backs. Rob Malowski goes in motion away from us. The shuttle pass to Porter, 35, 40, Bobby 45, 50 into Williamsport territory at the 47-yard line.
What a great play that was. It works almost like a draw, only it's more effective because you can actually suck the defense in even further. And that time the shuttle pass just executed beautifully by the quarterback Phillips, who waited till the last possible second, shoved it right ahead to Porter. Porter showing great ability. As you see when he took the ball football there. He shifted hands to protect the football, and Porter is very wary of not turning it over.
7:50 left, third quarter. 7-6 State College. 1st and 10 at the Williamsport 46. Going left to right on the near hash. Skordas tight right, Malowski wing right. Haushalter wide to the far side. Split backs. Porter sweep near side. Belinda in front. Big block by Steve. 45 to the 40 and down right there. Picked up 6 on the play. It's 2nd down and 4.
Little Lions have been trying all night to try and run the football up the gut against Williamsport. They've had very little success, but when they have turned and tried to kick it outside, the pulling guards and the other running backs have done a great job of blocking. The Little Lions have had a lot of success on the corners.
2nd down and 3 as they give him progress down to the 39 of Williamsport. So a pickup of 7 on 1st down on the near hash going left to right. Haushalter wide to the far side. Skordas tight right. Malowski wing right. Split backs. Collison the fullback. Porter offset left half. We give Collison the fullback. Breaking tackles to the 35 inside the 35 and spun down right there. But that's another State College 1st down.
Little Lions seem to really have it on track. That shuttle pass really seemed to ignite this offense, and the offensive line getting a better surge or a better feel for blocking that interior of Williamsport, which has been very, very stubborn all evening long.
Craig was dropped at the Williamsport 34. 1st down and 10. Little Lions on the near hash going left to right, dressed in their home maroon jerseys with maroon helmets, gray pants, and maroon trim. Going left to right in the third quarter with a 7-6 lead. 6:40 left in the quarter. Barch right, Skordas tight left, Malowski wing left. Split backs. Porter reverse to Malowski. Malowski to the 34. Fine defensive play made there by Dwayne Fischel and Mark Nye, who stayed at home. Nye, in fact, should get most of the credit for that tackle.
Every once in a while, you may go to the well a little too often. That play has been run 3 times already tonight, and 3 times pretty successfully. That time, Williamsport had it sniffed out. And those plays take a long time to develop. When you have something waiting on you, it's not going to be too successful.
2nd down and 9 for State College as they give him progress down to almost the 33. So 2nd and 9 on the near hash. Haushalter left. Skordas tight right. Malowski wing right. Split backs. Collison the fullback. Porter offset left half. Malowski in motion away from us. Play action pass by Phillips. Doug rolling to the far side. Throws far sideline for Haushalter. Too tall at the 20-yard line. Incomplete.
Porter did a great job of rolling that time. In fact, gave himself a lot more time to deliver the football. However, what the receivers didn't do is come back to help him out. He was forced out of the pocket, and now Phillips on the evening, 4 of 11, 63 yards. But again, we get back to the first half. He had some bad luck with 3 or 4 passes being dropped.
3 of those 4 completions have gone to the tight end, Jim Skordas. Let's look for him right here. 3rd down and 9, State College at the Millionaire 33 on the near hash. Barch left, Skordas tight right, Malowski slot left, split backs. Williamsport with a 5-man front, 2 linebackers. Straight back to passes Phillips. They pick up the blitz. He throws for Barch. John has it at the 25, inside the 25 to the 20, and finally ridden down to the turf at the 19-yard line.
Credit the Little Lions there for 1, picking up the blitz, and 2, great concentration on the part of the receiver. Corey Jett did have great coverage, had a hand on the football, just great concentration and a very nice throw by Phillips, who I think so far this year is having his finest night.
12th reception of the season for John Barch. Another big 3rd down conversion by the Little Lions, and my oh my have they converted on 3rd down tonight. 5.5 minutes left in the 3rd quarter. Little Lions now have the first downs even at 11 apiece. Split backs. The reverse goes to Malowski, wide open to the 20, 15, and down to the 15, and they close the hole right there. He picked up 4.5 yards on the play. Let's give him a pickup of 4 and call it 2nd down and 6. 7-6 Little Lions lead here in the 3rd quarter. And I have to wonder how much of a momentum boost it was to see the extra point missed by Culp when Williamsport had seized control, it seemed, of the momentum in this game. Equidistant between the sidelines, going left to right. 2nd and 6 at the Millionaire 15-yard line. Split backs, wing right. To give. Porter, right side, cuts it up to the 15, breaks a couple of tackles down to the 12, picked up 3, and it's 3rd down for the Little Lions, and they'll have about 2 yards to go for a first down right there.
Good piece of running that time by Porter. Very little going for him, except for the fact that he did break a couple of tackles. That turned a possible loss into a gain of about 4. That's a credit to Porter, the running back. Little Lions looking very much like a team, very determined and very much on a mission at this point.
It's the game of the year so far. I thought the Altoona game was the highlight up until this point, but now State College faced with a 3rd and 2 at the 12. Phillips has Haushalter left, Skordas tight right, Malowski wing right. Collison left side, sidestepping his way to a first down inside the 10 and ridden down at the 6-yard line.
It has just been a tremendous game calling, play calling for head coach Ron Pavlechko. He has this Williamsport defense so spread out and so confused. He has run the ball effectively up the middle. He used the counter plays to the outside very effectively, and Phillips on play action and regular drop back passing has also been effective. It has just been a tremendous offensive game plan tonight for the Little Lions.
They give Craig progress to the 5-yard line. 1st and goal at the 5. Ball equidistant between the sidelines, driving left to right. Barch right, Malowski slot right, Skordas tight right. Split backs. Malowski in motion away from us. It's Porter right side, sidestepping his way and goes down at the 1. Oh, he tried to crawl in that time. What a great effort by Porter trying to keep his balance, but just couldn't sustain it for the final yard.
That's where you come up with the cliche, smelled the end zone. That time Porter certainly had the end zone in his mind as he made every effort to possibly get in there. He crawled a little bit on his hands and knees and did everything he could to propel himself into the end zone. 2nd down to 1. Little Lions knocking on the door.
You're listening to State High Football on WMAJ, State College Bellefonte. Skordas tight right. Haushalter wide right. Split backs. Malowski in motion away from us. The give to Collison left side. He drives toward the goal line and he stops shy of the goal line. It's 3rd down and goal at the 1.
And things do get a little bit tighter down here on the goal line. A good goal line stand that particular time. Good, tremendous pressure brought by Dwayne Fischel, who has just done a tremendous job at that nose guard spot along with Jeff White. And they really got a surge defensively there. You have to think maybe the Little Lions might possibly go with a run-pass option here, something to the outside.
3rd down and goal at the 1. Ball equidistant between the sidelines, driving left to right. Barch right, Malowski slot right, Skordas tight left, split backs. Malowski in motion away from us. Phillips looks it over. Doug, quarterback sneak left side. He drives down, and does he have it? No, he does not.
Little Lions try to go right up the gut, and I don't understand that, to be honest, because that is right where Dwayne Fischel is, and he has really had the better part of that line of scrimmage tonight. So the Little Lions have decision time. 4th down and 1. The ball just on about the 4-yard line, but with a back like Brown, I should say the 4-inch line. I didn't mean to say the 4-yard line. You have to figure Williamsport is going to get into the end zone one more time. You need as many points as you could possibly come up with.
2 minutes left, 3rd quarter. 7-6 State College. 4th and inches for a touchdown. 4th and goal at the 1. Phillips says Skordas tight left, Haushalter wide right, split backs. They get Porter right side, Bobby drives, touchdown, Bobby Porter! What a great effort! He was hit in the backfield and dove into the end zone for a State College touchdown.
I'm going to see if I can describe this. He was tripped up at about the 5-yard line. If you've ever seen the stride of someone losing their balance with about a 90-degree plane, his head right over his feet, he did that for about 8 yards and simply propelled himself into the end zone with a final leap, and that was just sheer determination on the part of Bobby Porter on a crucial 4th down and 1.
State College is 2 for 2 on 4th down tonight, and each time it has either scored a touchdown or led directly to one. Collison on for the extra point. Craig is 15 of 17 this season. Right-footed soccer-style kicker. Haushalter will put it down. Good snap by Pavlechko. The kick is up, and it splits the sticks. It's good. 1:38 left in the 3rd quarter. State College answers Williamsport with a touchdown of its own. It's 14-6 Little Lions. Back with more after this.
Don't get caught in the winter rush for snow tires. Come on out to Tire Town today. The tire experts at Tire Town have years of experience in the tire business and are ready to offer you a full supply of snow tires. Tire Town has a great variety of tires in stock in all sizes for all cars. And if you already have snow tires, bring them into Tire Town and they'll mount and balance your tires for you. Tire Town also offers complete car services from tune-ups to alignments. Come to Tire Town for all your car needs. 2045 North Anderson Street.
Welcome back to Memorial Field. Paul Alexander along with Steve Jones and Mike Mackey for the Little Lions of State College is now up their ante 14-6 as Bobby Porter uses a tremendous individual effort to propel himself into the end zone. Craig Collison with a very important extra point tacks it on. Little Lions now lead at 14-6. 1 minute and 38 seconds left to go here in the 3rd quarter.
Gary Brown is deep on this kickoff return. He is to the far side. Navarro to the near side. Brown has one kickoff return this year for 44 yards. They kick away from him, but Brown is going to take control at the 9. Straight up the shoot. 15, 20, 25. He's to the 30. Breaking tackles 35. Far sideline 40, 45, 50. Run out of bounds by Yarish on the far sideline at the State College 46-yard line.
Well, one thing I'll say about Mr. Brown, he does not want to lose this football game. They purposely kicked away from him, kicked right at Navarro. And not to make him sound like he is a hog, but he simply went over, took the ball away from the other setback, and he simply put on a show. He went to the right sideline, and speed simply kills. He turned it on, and if it wasn't for a touchdown-saving tackle, he would have been all the way for a touchdown.
So here we go. The officials now step in, and they are calling an official's timeout for some reason. The clock did move, so I don't think that's the problem. They marked him down on the far sideline at the 48-yard line.
Okay, they want to wind down some more time, I do believe. I think they're asking to take
I'm
off.
in favor of that.
They're going to take off 6 seconds, I believe.
Okay. They're taking 6 seconds off the clock.
Why? We don't know.
They may be waiting 6 seconds. We'll see. They're not going to move the clock just yet. Watch the clock and see if it moves.
Okay.
First and 10, State College at the State College 48. Williamsport with it. It's Brown straight up the shoot. 45, 40, and inside the 40 to the 38. And yes, they did hold.
They just waited. Rather than put 6 seconds back on the clock, they simply had the clock operator wait 6 seconds until they restarted the clock. And don't ask me why, but that's exactly what they did.
Second down and 1 at the State College 39. Millionaires going right to left from the eye. Double tight end, jet wide to the near side. Eck gives it to Brown. The money man has it, and he has a first down at the 37 with 53 seconds left in the third quarter. State College leading Williamsport 14-6.
As we pointed out in the first half, the Millionaires tried a little bit of everything. Fullback saw the ball a few times, a lot of passing by Eck. But here in the second half, it has just been the Brown show, and he has looked very fine. He can certainly carry the load. He'll take the ball as many times as he'll handle it.
Missigman goes left, double tight end, Person left side, Dietrich right side, from the eye, Brown the eye back, Navarro the fullback. First and 10 at the 36. Brown pitched near side, they're waiting for him. Gary cuts it to the outside 40, and driven out of bounds at the 35, picked up only one. Bobby Porter stayed at home, made the play, and Steve Belinda helped finish him off right there. It's second down and 9, as they did a great job of stringing that play out.
Yes, and you have to credit Kurt Householder with that from the quarterback spot. He really forced Brown to go way outside, forced him to go back about 5 yards before he started his move upfield. And the quarterback needs a lot of help and a lot of support, and he got it that time.
10 seconds left, third quarter. 14-6 State College on the near hash, going right to left. Second down and 9 at the State College 35. Split backs, double tight end. It's Navarro, the fullback, and Mickey just grabs him and flings him to the turf as the third quarter comes to an end. 14-6 State College, 12 minutes away from the upset. We'll be back with more after this.
You're looking good in teas, identities, novelties, specialties. You're looking good in teas, come to a T.
Tees Custom Printing has a brand new face, but the same old attitude. The customer comes first. Stop by today and see the newly remodeled store and pick up all your sportswear needs for Fall 86. As the Little Lions were on this season, so does Tees Custom Printing, growing better to serve the State College area.
You're looking good in teas, come to a T.
Tees Custom Printing, 116 South Pew Street, across from the Pew Street Garage.
Welcome back to Memorial Field. Paul Alexander along with Steve Jones and Mike Mackey. Williamsport, third down and 6. The ball on the State College 33-yard line. And it has been a situation where Mr. Brown has been handling all of the ball-carrying duty here in the second half.
Third down as we start out the fourth quarter. Back to passes. Eck has time, steps up. Allen throws over there for Missigman, off his hands and incomplete. Curtis came over and tried for the interception, but had too much real estate to cover that time and could not get to it. So again, the Millionaires in State College territory are faced with a fourth down. They're faced with fourth down and 7 at the State High 34-yard line. Going left to right as we see it here in quarter number 4. 11:54 left in the game.
And again, situation 3rd and 6, I would somehow try and involve Brown in the play. But that time Eck went to the airways and it was not effective as the ball was almost picked off by the Little Lions.
Person tight right, Dietrich tight left, Walker wide to the near side. Split backs, 4th and 7 at the State College 33, going left to right on the far hash. Eck looks it over, sees a four-man front. Play action. Allen back to pass. Eck throws over the middle. He's got Walker and juggles it, and he's got it for a touchdown.
What a great catch. This Walker just from his right wide-out position came right across the middle. Eck had plenty of time to throw the football. He delivered a shot right on the money. Kevin Curtis got a hand on it. The ball was bobbled, but Walker, with great concentration and great athletic ability, stayed with the pass, brought down the reception, and now I think we're going to definitely see Williamsport go for the two-point conversion. They have already been successful on 2 this year.
Williamsport this season, in fact, let's update for you. They've been successful in 5 two-point conversions this year, and 3 of them were scored by Brown. Eck is now 6 of 13 passing, 58 yards, and a critical 4th down play. This is to tie the ball game up with 11:47 left in the 4th quarter. Split backs, double tight end. They get Brown, the money man, right side. He's going to throw the option pass to the end zone. Intercepted by State College, and they turn them away. Kevin Curtis is the one who gets credit for it. But, of course, State College stops the two-point conversion and retains the lead.
What a great play there. And obviously, you want to go around the end in a short yardage situation. Give yourself the run-pass option. That's exactly what they did with Brown. However, State College didn't bite. They were in good position there, right with the intended receiver. And now it's going to be a situation where Williamsport is going to have to score again if they want to come away with a victory.
Absolutely amazing. And if you're wondering, Nate Culp of Williamsport has kicked only 1 field goal this season. So keep that in the back of your mind. Well, this game's had it all. The second half has had it all. This has been as exciting a football game in terms of excitement on any level that you would want. Culp will kick it off. Kick will go from left to right. Porter to the far side. Malowski to the near side. Twin safeties on the 10. Low line drive. Bounces at the 15. Far sideline goes out of bounds at the 5.
So we're going to go back to where everyone else seems to kick, the 35, where college and pro kickers both have to kick.
Over end kick, and Malowski takes it at the 15. Straight up to shoot 20, 25, and is down at the 2 in a great second half of football.
It certainly has been. This game has had it all. It has a future star back in Brown, some great gutsy performances by the Little Lions, and this game has just been chock full of excitement.
From the 29, equidistant between the sidelines, going right to left in the 4th quarter. Malowski, wing left, in motion away from us. Phillips rolls right, in trouble, down he goes. A fine defensive play made there, as coming over to make the stop was Victor Brace Harvey.
He is certainly a great player from his defensive end spot. In fact, he is known as a great basketball player, but everyone seems to think he has actually missed his calling. He's a fine defensive end. He has great speed, and he really shucks blockers away tremendously. That time he was just too much for Phillips. Phillips didn't even have a chance to throw the ball out of bounds and possibly save the loss.
Second time Doug's been sacked tonight. 2nd down and 20 for State College. They are now on their own 20-yard line. On the far hash. Barch wide right, Scortis tight right, Malowski wing right. Split backs. Malowski in motion toward us, and Rob has the ball in the backfield. He gets away from one tackler to the 20 and to the 24-yard line, where Nye finally finishes him off. Victor Brace Harvey had a shot at him in the backfield, but to Rob Malowski's credit, he turned a 5-yard loss into a 4-yard gain, and State College is now faced with a 3rd down and 15 at its own 24 on the near hash, going right to left.
That's a difficult play to find, the old 3rd down and 15 against a defense as good as this Williamsport defense. Williamsport just runs too well. They're so quick, you have to wonder where you try to exploit a defense on a 3rd down and 15.
10 minutes left, 4th quarter. Clock is rolling on the near hash. It is 3rd and 15, State College. Scortis tight left, Haushalter wide right, Malowski in motion toward us. And the flags fly.
You have to wonder if it's a delay of game, and yes, that's exactly what it is. The Little Lions taking a little bit too much time in the huddle trying to figure out what to do. That 3rd and 15 is now turned into a 3rd down and 20.
This is where poise has to take over. Williamsport's putting the pressure on, but State College has to remember it's Williamsport that has to catch them. So it's 3rd down and 20 at the 19, going right to left on the near hash. Here comes State College now. Haushalter, no check at Barch, wide right. Malowski, slot right. Scortis tight left. Malowski in motion toward us. Shuttle pass Porter, 20, 25, over the 25 to the 27-yard line. Bowser was in front leading the play that time, but Williamsport has stopped State College, and the Millionaires will get the ball back in excellent field position.
Nice play by the Little Lions to give John Holobenko a little more room to operate, hopefully pin the Millionaires back, not give up as good a field position, and going back will once again be Walker, the speedster, who for the most part has been a running back all year, and he can fly.
Kick will go from right to left. Holobenko will get it away from his own 18. Walker solo safety at his own 47. Pavlechko will snap it. Timmy puts it right on the money. Dead solid perfect. High, twisting, booming kick by Holobenko, his best of the year. Walker fumbles at the 30. It's still rolling loose. He picks it up at the 27, and it's going to be Williamsport ball, 1st and 10. But what a kick by Holobenko that time, as John drove it out that time. 43, 47 yards, almost all of it in the air. The kick of the year for John Holobenko, and it could not have come at a better time.
He really got his foot into that one, a high end-over-end kick, and he just really put his foot into it. I think he sucked it up and had everything he found in that foot.
What a clutch kick that was. 1st and 10, Williamsport at its own 28, going left to right, jet wide to the far side, from the eye, double tight end. Short side pitch goes to Brown. He's coming right toward us, gets by Curtis, 35, 40, 35, 50 down the near side, right 30. Good night, 20, 15, 10, 5. The Millionaires lead as Brown goes 73 yards for a touchdown.
A back as good as Brown, you give him the ball, say 15, 22 times a game. He's going to do that to you. He's done it all season long. He has now got into the end zone for the 30th time this year. On the season now, he has carried the ball, on the night, 20 times, 169 yards, as he goes in for 72 yards out. His 2nd touchdown of the night, his 31st touchdown of the season. He is a great one.
What a great back indeed. He's now over 1,500 yards for the season with that run. In fact, we have him now officially at 1,519 yards. What a great back, Gary. Split backs. Brown has scored 3 two-point conversions alone this season. The give is to no one. The throw in the end zone is for Brown. He's got it. 2-point conversion is good.
Great play action that time on the 2-point conversion. Fake the ball to Brown. Simply
line, and that's where the Little Lions put it in play. 1st and 10. They'll move right to left, looking to answer the Williamsport touchdown, the 72-yard run by Gary Brown.
And the Little Lions have mixed it up very effectively tonight offensively. They've actually had their most successes running the football to the outside, and of course the combination of Doug Phillips and Jim Skordas, the tight end, has also been a very clutch situation for the Little Lions tonight.
Little Lions going right to left. 1st and 10 at their own 27. Option play. Phillips back to Malowski. Rob turns the corner. 30 and over the 30 to the 33. Good pick up on 1st down as he picked up 5 on the play. It's 2nd down and 5. And the Little Lions staying with the game plan that got them the lead at 1 point.
Certainly no need to panic. Plenty of time left. Rob Malowski in the evening, 6 carries, 30 yards, 5 yards per carry. He has had a great night.
8 minutes left in the game. 20-14, Williamsport leads. On the near hash, going right to left. Wolf now in the game, tight right. Malowski wing right, split backs. Barch wide to the near side. The give, Collison the fullback. He has stood straight up at the 34 after picking up a yard. And it's 3rd down and 4. Here comes a big play for State College.
State College has had some tremendous success on 3rd downs, but actually they've been more or less confronted with longer situations. 3rd down and 4 will bring up an interesting play selection for the Little Lions. Play action pass, certainly to Skordas, would not surprise me.
All equidistant between the sidelines. 3rd down and 3. State College at its own 34. Haushalter left, Wolf tight right, Malowski wing right, split backs, Porter offset left half. Play action. Phillips rolls left. Doug has time. Over the middle for Wolf. Knocked away and incomplete. Tim Fosnot made a nice defensive play at the 42-yard line to knock it away. And Ron Pavlechko will do the smart thing, and they'll kick the ball away with 7:14 left in the game. And State College still with all 3 timeouts remaining.
I guess it's scary when I know it's going to be a play action pass to the tight end. I guess everybody knows because State College really did not surprise anyone with that call. Williamsport all over the tight end. Just good defense by the Millionaires.
So Holobenko will get it away from his own 25. Kick goes right to left. Solo safety to our left is Gary Walker. Walker's had a pretty good night. Good snap back to Holobenko. Here comes the rush, and John gets it away. Another high twisting kick. Walker fields it at the 37, straight up the middle to the 40, dances his way to the 45, over the 45, and dropped at his own 47-yard line. Haushalter and Wolf downfield on the coverage for the Little Lions. 7:08 left in the ball game. 20-14. Williamsport leads.
And it's certainly no secret whatsoever what Williamsport will do now. Give the ball to Brown light, give the ball to Brown left, and try to eat up as much as that 6 minutes and 57 seconds as possible.
Jet left, double tight end. Fosnot right side, Person left side. From the eye, ball equidistant between the sidelines. Millionaires going left to right. 1st and 10 at its own 47. Fumbles the football, and Eck falls on it back at the 41-yard line. Oh, it was rolling around out there, and you just wanted to reach out and grab it, but you couldn't do it, and Alan Eck is the guy that fell on it back at the 41. So they lose 6 yards on the play, so it's 2nd down and 16, but the helpless feeling is seeing that spherical object roll around there.
Eck did a great job of getting to the football. That's the 2nd time he's recovered his own fumble.
Double tight end from the eye, jet wide to the near side, 2nd and 16 on the far hash going left to right. Gary Brown, straight up the middle, 45 to the 50. He picks up 9. It's 3rd down for Williamsport and 8 to go.
And this is a big 3rd down with under 6 minutes left to go here in the game. The Little Lions desperately need to hold here, get the football back, and see what they can do offensively.
State College's defense needs this play right here, as Paul mentioned. Here we go. 3rd down and 7. Millionaires at midfield on the far hash. Jet to the near side. Double tight end. Dietrich on the left. Person on the right. From the eye. Brown the eye back. Navarro the fullback. Eck looks it over. Allen gets the ball. Pitches it to Brown near side. Here he comes. They kick out the linebacker. And he's down the near sideline to the 45. Inside the 45. And they throw the beanbag down at 1st down yardage at the 42-yard line. And Brown was thrown into the kicking net that time by Steve Belinda.
Well, the only positive note to that play is the fact that Brown was forced out of bounds. That will stop the clock with 5 minutes and 28 seconds to go here. But that was, I believe, good enough for the 1st down, as we're still waiting for the official to actually spot the football.
There's no doubt when they marked him out, he's got it. They mark him out at the 41-yard line. He only had to get to the 43. It doesn't take a rocket scientist to figure out he's got it.
But they're going to call for the measurement anyhow. I'm not sure where the ball's actually marked. We can't see the actual spot of the ball.
Well, it is on the near side, so maybe it's back at the 42, but I think he
certainly appears to have enough for the 1st down. I
don't see why there's much of a debate. Alan Eck is saying, well, yeah, Steve and Paul are right. There isn't much of a debate. But they're coming over. He's got his arms spread eagle saying, come on, guys, cut us a break.
It doesn't even look to be close.
No, it really doesn't. They put it down and stretch it out. Well, let's see here. 1st down, Millionaires. In fact,
they should have listened to us.
In fact, when they stretched it out, he got it rather easily. So, whatever.
So a crucial 1st down for the Millionaires. And so far on the evening, 22 carries, 186 yards, 2 touchdowns. Those are big numbers for a big league back.
They put it on the 42 on the near hash, going left to right. 5:28 left in the game, 20-14. The Millionaires have taken control of the ball game, at least for the time being. Double tight end from the eye, jet wide to the far side. Brown, right side, 40, and is wrestled to the turf at the 39. Fine defensive play made there by Jim Skortis, who just picked Brown up and said, you're not going anywhere this time, partner. Pick up a 3, 2nd down and 7.
Again, the biggest factor in this ball game right now is the clock that's ticking away, approaching the 5-minute mark. Little Lions desperately, I said they needed to stop them on the last series, but this one is ever more crucial.
State College has all 3 timeouts remaining. Person tight left, wing right is Fosnot, jet wide to the near side from the eye, 2nd and 7. Fosnot in motion away from us. Eck gives it to Brown, the tailback. What a play by Sandusky, but he bounces off EJ, then gets away from Haushalter, turns the corner down the far sideline, 35, 30, and finally out of bounds at the 29-yard line.
3 different people had 3 unbelievable shots to make the tackle. And it was just a matter of bouncing off, tremendous spins, moves, cuts, whatever you want to call it. This back is simply unstoppable if you're a single tackler. You have to gang tackle a back like Brown, and there's a man down now for the Little Lions. Try to get the number for you, but This Brown is just
Mike
unbelievable.
Mackey did track Brown at halftime, and yes, he does sell popcorn. 4:41 remaining in the game. It is Williamsport 20, State College 14. Back after this 30-second timeout.
You're looking good in teas, identities, novelties, specialties. You're looking good in teas, come to a T.
Tees Custom Printing has a brand new face, but the same old attitude.
For State College.
It has been actually a up and down season for the Little Lions, but it has been a season where they have worked very hard and played very well at times, and sometimes you have the luck and the force with you, other times you don't, and this year has not been one of those years for the Little Lions.
1st and 10, Williamsport, nose of the football just inside the 30. Double tight end, split backs, jet wide to the near side. Navarro outside, down the far sideline to the 25, inside the 25, and they mark him out of bounds at the 21.
Williamsport is simply doing nothing wrong here as we get toward the waning moments. 4 minutes and 36 seconds. However, what they continue to do wrong is go out of bounds. Navarro, Brown have all got out of bounds here in this final drive. I'm sure head coach Tim Montgomery is thinking to himself, guys, stay in bounds, keep that clock going.
2nd and 2 at the State College 21 on the far hash going left to right. From the eye, double tight end, jet wide to the near side. Brown, second man through, bounces to the outside. They wrap him up, but not before he gets a first down at the 18. Kevin Curtis over to make the stop for the Little Lions, along with Steve Belinda and John Mickey, all combining there to make the play. But it's still a Williamsport first down at the Little Lion 18-yard line. They've got the baby in control right now with 4:26 on a running clock. But remember, Williamsport has turned the ball over twice tonight.
And from State College's defensive point of view, they simply have to try and strip the football every time a Williamsport running back gets into the flow of things. You simply have to go for the football and possibly risk a big gain.
Split backs, double tight end, Fosnot wing right. 1st and 10 at the 18. Pitch Brown near side, 20, 15, slides ahead to the 14. Picked up 4 on the play. Brown now with 206 yards rushing in this game. 3:55 remaining in this one. 20-14 Williamsport. Millionaires have it 2nd down and 6 at the Little Line 14 on the near hash going left to right.
Kevin Curtis made a fine defensive play, one of the few players to actually come up and in the open field take care of Brown. I guess Brown might be wearing down a little bit.
Curtis is a gutsy player, though.
He is. He's had a fine year.
Double tight end. Wing right Fosnot, split back, 2nd and 6 at the 14. Short side pitch Brown, cuts it up to the 11, picked up 3. It's going to be 3rd down and 3. And where did Tim Montgomery come up with a short side pitch play?
I don't know. I've never seen it before. I don't think if his background at Penn State had anything to do with that.
Timmy Montgomery was a letterman here in 1966 and 67. 9 career interceptions for the Nittany Lions. He is 10th all-time in the interception chart at Penn State, and he had 6 interceptions in the 1967 season alone. Tim Montgomery was a fine football player for Joe Paterno. Split backs, double tight end, Fosnot wing right. 3rd down and 3 at the 11. The give, Brown hurdles into the middle. First down, Millionaires as he gets to the 8-yard line. Keeps the drive alive. They eat the time up. 2:47. They stop the clock. They're going to set the chains for the Millionaires. State College on the far sideline helplessly watching the Gary Brown show right now. And the primetime player, the marquee guy, is putting on the big show right now.
Certainly just a matter of time, especially for the big gainer. He carried the ball about 18 times. Finally, number 19 was a 72-yard pickup and a touchdown, and he is something you can simply not contain all night long.
1st and goal at the 8. On the near hash going left to right. Split backs, double tight end, wing right. Brown, short side pitch. Brown goes into the end zone for a touchdown, but a flag is down. Williamsport will be called for illegal procedure.
Little movement there that time by Williamsport. They're obviously very disappointed by that, as Brown had a great 9-yard run called back, but I don't think he'll lose any sleep over it.
2:23, clock is stopped. State College still has all 3 timeouts remaining, but the Little Lions, let's hold this out too. They need a turnover. They get a turnover, you never know, because they can come right back down with 3 timeouts. They've still got plenty of time, but they have to stop Williamsport right here and now. 1st and goal at the 13 with 2:23 left. On the near hash going left to right. Double tight end, Dietrich wing right, split backs, Navarro the fullback. Brown is offset as the left half. Eck looks it over. Spins. Short side pitch. Brown. 15, 10. Hurdles inside the 10 and run out of bounds at the 6-yard line. Nice 7-yard pickup for Gary Brown. 2nd and goal at the 6.
And again, the fact that Williamsport backs continue to go out of bounds, leaving a lot of time on the clock. If Williamsport does not get into the end zone here, the Little Lions may have what would be considered a slim chance, but still a chance nonetheless to get back and possibly win this football game.
Scortis back in the ball game for State College, replacing Ben Heim. It is 2nd and goal at the 6 on the near hash, going left to right. Double tight end. Dietrich wing right. Split backs. Brown and Navarro. Eck, the quarterback, spins, gives it to Brown. The marquee guy's inside the 5, and he is stopped right there. State College pulled it up by the bootstraps that time. Curtis, Scortis, and Oakes all there to make the stop at the 5. He picked up only a yard, so it's 3rd and goal from there. 2 minutes left in the ball game. 20-14, Williamsport leads.
And Brown has now reached the 30-carry mark. He picks up a couple of on that one. 221 yards, his career high, 235. I don't think he'll have an opportunity to do that tonight. He's simply running out of yards to gain. It's on the 4-yard line.
3rd and goal at the 4. Split backs, double tight end. Fosnot, wing right. Eck, the quarterback, over the ball. Short side pitch. Brown turns it upfield. Inside the 5, dives from the goal line. Does he have it? And they look. Yes, he does. Touchdown, Gary Brown. His 3rd touchdown tonight, the 32nd on the season.
There's no such thing as a one-man team, but if there ever was one, this is certainly a fine example of that such team. Gary Brown has simply been awesome tonight. His official numbers, 31 carries, 225 yards, 3 touchdowns, and he's just incredible. You run out of superlatives, you run out of ways to describe this kid. He is going to make some college football coach a very, very happy young man.
Wow. They're going to go for 2. 26-14, Williamsport leads. Wing right, jet wide left from the eye. Dietrich in motion away from us. Rolling left is Eck on the 2-point conversion. Allen stands tall, throws in the back of the end zone. Incomplete for Dietrich, but flags fly in the back of the end zone as there was contact. And let's see which way this one goes on the 2-point try. And I think it's against the Millionaires. State College will then decline it. It is pass interference against Williamsport. State College will decline it, and the score remains 26-14 with 1 minute and 30 seconds remaining here in the ball game. A little confusion on the field now, so what they want to do with it.
Well, it'll be assessed as part of the kickoff.
That's right.
And the Little Lions will have one more chance in their season to possibly get into the end zone that one final time, but certainly a very game and a very gutsy effort tonight by the Little Lions of State College, going head-to-head with this very fine Millionaire team from Williamsport. And the Little Lions, I don't care what the outcome is, have to come away feeling pretty good about their effort tonight.
State College had a 14-12 lead in the early stages of the 4th quarter when Gary Brown turned the corner and ran 72 yards for a touchdown. He turned the corner and just kicked that baby into overdrive, and he was gone. There was nobody going to catch him in this stadium tonight. And that's the way it went. That just turned everything around, and that gave them a lead they never relinquished. Well, here's the kick by Culp. High end over end. Malowski backs up and fields it at the 10. Straight up the shoot. 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, and over the 35 to the 38-yard line. For so close to breaking that one all the way. He had one man to beat. So from the 37, they start 1st and 10, 1:23 left in the game. Little Lions do have all 3 timeouts remaining. Barch left, Malowski slot left, Scortis tight right, split backs. Ball equidistant between the sidelines. Little Lions going right to left. Draw play, Collison. Craig to the 40, spun around by the jersey and dropped at the 41-yard line. Dwayne Fischel came over and made the stop. He was the guy that grabbed the jersey. So they pick up 4 on the play. It's 2nd down and 6, and the Little Lions have used their first timeout. 1:01 left in the game. It's 26-14. Williamsport back after this 30-second timeout.
Every year you say you're going to quit, but year after year, another great American smokeout goes by. The smokeout will celebrate its 10th birthday this November 20th. So, if you haven't quit that deadly cigarette habit yet, do it then. You'll look better and feel better and even add a few more candles to your birthday cake. Now, this is Larry Hagman with the wish from the American Cancer Society. Make this the year you blow smoking out of your life for good.
Welcome back to Memorial Field. I'm Steve Jones along with Paul Alexander and Mike Mackey. We have 101 left in the 1986 season. And the Millionaires of Williamsport lead by a score of 26-14. Williamsport with a 26-point second half. They scored 12 in the third quarter. And then they have come back now with 14 here in the fourth quarter for that 26-14 lead. Arch wide left, Malowski slot left, scored his tight right, split back, second down is 6 State College at its own 41, going right to left on the far hash. Phillips sees a 5-man front. Doug straight back to pass. Doug has time now, running out of time. Scrambles out of the pocket, going to keep it and go to the 45 and had his pins knocked out from underneath him there. A fine play by Gary Walker, who came up to knock him down along with Mark Nye. State College faced with third down and about 4. They mark his knee down at the 44-yard line, and the Little Lions have used their second timeout with 45 seconds left in the game. Back with more after this.
When it comes to homeowners insurance, there are a lot of good reasons to see State Farm agents. State Farm is known for low rates. You'll get the protection you need for your home and belongings at a good price. Plus, a State Farm homeowners policy with inflation coverage can automatically adjust your protection to keep up with the rising cost of replacing your home. And best of all, you know you can count on State Farm agents for fast, dependable service whenever you have a question or need help with a claim. Service, protection, and economy. That's homeowners insurance, the State Farm way.
Like a good neighbor.
Touchdowns tonight. 26-14. Williamsport leads with 45 seconds left in the 86 season for State College. The Millionaires will go on to the Eastern Conference playoffs. Barch left, scored his tight right, Malowski wing right, split backs. Third down and 4, State College at its own 44. Play action, Phillips rolls left, Doug pumps once, steps up in the pocket, throws over the middle for Scortis. It's intercepted by Dietrich at the State College 45-yard line, and down he goes right there. And the Millionaires have turned away State High for the final time. Well, he rolled left, he felt the pressure, stepped up in the pocket, threw over the middle. He threw to Scortis, who was triple covered that time, and Dietrich just made a nice play for the interception. It's time now just to fall on the football and put the 86 season to bed. 30 seconds left in the game. Millionaires only have to run one more play, and now we'll see if Gary Brown, they'll give it to Brown one more time maybe and give him his personal high. I think they're just going to fall on the football. Jett is standing back as a safety on the 35, full house backfield. Now they move up. Eck goes back on one knee, and the 1986 season comes to a close. Tim Montgomery has an outstanding football team that should do well in the postseason. They will end up 10-1 in the regular season. State College goes to 4-6 as the 86 season comes to a close. There's the gun. Our final score, Williamsport 26, State College 14. Back with a wrap-up after this.
At Lions Pride, custom imprinting means having it your way. A reputation for on-time delivery and guaranteed complete customer satisfaction makes Lions Pride your only choice for custom
Millionaires. Next.
It's a hot number.
Penn State, and no one is more explosive than the Williamsport Millionaires. Tonight, Dave Moulton takes a look at the makeup of this high-powered team.
Williamsport has lived up to their preseason billing. They are now the Southern Division champs of the Eastern Conference. Their drive to the top stems all the way back to last year's playoffs.
After we got beat by Dunmore last year, we started in the weight room early, and we were really working because we really were determined to get the playoffs this year.
The Millionaires' determination has now grown into confidence.
If we stick together like we have been all year, no one's going to touch us.
Maybe so, and the reason why is a player who someday may be worth as much as their team's nickname. The word great is often overused in sports, but at Williamsport High School they do have a great running back. His name is Gary Brown. He has almost 1,600 yards rushing this season and 32 touchdowns. That's a career for most.
Gary is just the type of athlete that comes along in every high school maybe once in every 50 or 75 years, and some of them, they don't even see one.
And opposing teams know to have a chance, they must key on Gary, but he just takes things in stride.
I know they're going to be keen on me, but, I think to myself, they're not going to be able to, contain me the whole game. I just go out and play.
With moves like that, I can see why. I'm Dave Moulton for News 22 Sports in Williamsport.
Thank you, Dave. George